The housing market is challenging if you're a first-time home buyer. You're facing low inventory, higher prices, and tighter credit conditions. Well, the LUPUS Realtor, Alyshia Merchant from Nest Realty, is here to tell us how to navigate the first-time home buyer blues and to tell us about the Virginia Housing Home Buyer Education class that's coming up this weekend. Good morning. It's good to see you.
Good morning. Good to see you also.
Well, you've been extremely busy, and I'm so proud of what you've done with your career. But for those that aren't familiar, tell us a little bit about who is the LUPUS Realtor?
So the LUPUS Realtor was created out of, I'm sure I've been on here several times and talked about my nonprofit. I was diagnosed with lupus back in 2012 and went into kidney failure, started chemotherapy treatments, started my own organization in which we do makeovers and photo shoots for women with lupus to restore confidence. In 2019 became a virtual advisory team member for the National Institutes of Health with the All of Us research program, and we actually encourage African Americans to participate in health research. And I also became a team of advisors member for Patients Like Me, the world's largest personalized healthcare network. So in 2020, my doctor told me that I was actually going into remission, and I decided that I wanted to choose a career where I had flexibility to make a change in the world, as I've been doing with in the healthcare sector, and I felt that real estate was that option for me. So I immediately became a homebuyer education trainer for Virginia Housing, and I also was appointed to sit on the Fair Housing Board for the City of Roanoke. And yeah, so I actually wanted to take my passion with me in what I did. So that's where the LUPUS Realtor came into play. So I donate 10% of all of my proceeds from my closings to find a cure for disease that I fight every day, along with 1.5 million other Americans. So
I told y'all, she's been so busy and truly so proud of all that you're doing and your compassion to interject your lupus passion into your daily career now. All right, so let's switch gears a little bit about this new career as a realtor and what you're doing for first-time home buyers. What's some loan programs that can help first-time home buyers save money?
There are several different loan programs that can help first-time home buyers. There's the VA loan for veterans. There is usually no money down, so that's an amazing program, and also for spouses of veterans. Another good program that I love is FHA. It's a government-backed program, home loan program that can give buyers the opportunity to have as little as 3.5% down for their down payment. And another thing that I love about that program is that it gives people who may not have had an opportunity to be a homeowner a chance to be one. So if you have like blemishes on your credit, don't have a perfect credit score, things of that nature, then that's a really good program for you. And then my absolute favorite is the USDA home loan. So this one is for rural areas in the United States, and basically the government wanted to populate those areas. So if you find a home that is in a USDA eligible area, that is actually 100% financing, zero money down. So all of those programs are good ways for people that may not have like the best credit right now, just getting started, and may not have like a ton of funds saved up to either bring a 3.5% down to the table, or sometimes zero money down. So.
Well, she has a wealth of knowledge and information. In fact, you have been hosting these monthly events. Tell us about the home buyer education class that's coming up this Saturday, the details of it.
So I teach some programs at the Roanoke City Library. So that's just a home buyer education class that I created on my own, where I actually just give them general information about the home buying process. So it's amazing. But the next thing that I do is get them enrolled into the homebuyer education class with Virginia Housing. So in that class, you're going to have inspectors, you're going to have appraisers, you're going to have realtors, you're going to have lenders, everybody who is certified to speak to you about the process. Is an 8-hour class. But the best thing about it is that you actually get a certificate at the end that you will need in order to qualify for those grants. And there are tons of grants that are available for first-time home buyers out there. And if you take this class, you're already on the path to getting a lot of those benefits.
Excellent. Where this is taking place on Saturday?
This is taking place Saturday from 8:45 a.m. to I want to say 3:15 at the Dumas Center. And you can sign up by going to Virginia Housing /find a class.
Excellent. Alyshia, you're doing some extraordinary things. We are so grateful for not just your heart, but what you're doing for the community and helping first-time homebuyers and helping those with lupus as well.
Thank you.
You're wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome.